In this video, I want to discuss about the common issues we face in the ICEMCFD, and most of the time that issue or that these issues comes from the wrong associations. For example, here you can see that we are not able to see the mesh on this green color circle, while on the similar objects in this shell we have the meshing is visible. And so the first of all we need to check the associations. So I will right click on the edges and click on show association, and this seems correct, so I don't see any problem here. But I know that there are some problems. So especially if you if you compare them, you can only see the green color arrows, and these arrows are pointing towards the curves, and this means that these edges they are associated to these curves here. But if you take a look here, you can see that you can also see these black arrows, and now this is the issue. So it means that we have some wrong association of edges to the surfaces, and it's not a problem that they are pointing to some surface. The issue is that they are pointing to the wrong surface, or maybe they should not be pointing to some surface at all. So first of all, I will try to rectify the problem by associating them again. So if you associate them again, so this will override the old associations, and maybe we can solve the problem. So it is not it's solved, and therefore I will go to the points, and I will select these all points and associate them to the corresponding surface. So I will make it visible, these surfaces, and select these all 8 vertices, and still we are not able to solve the problem. So the now only solution is that we need to associate the faces to the corresponding surfaces. So I selected the option as a selected surfaces, so I will select these faces, and these faces are here, so we can hide the surfaces for a time being. And second thing I can do is that I can use the index control, and from here only display the index or the mesh or the blocking where we want to work on the blocking. And you can see that now we are only seeing this blocking here. So select these all 5 faces which are inside this curve, and this is a part of the O grid. And I will select the surface from the after making it visible. So select the surface which is in a green color, and now again check the pre-mesh. And you can also see that the issue is resolved, and now I don't see any association of these black edges to any surface which is far from that location. Now just take a look on the pre-mesh, and you can see the problem has been solved. In a similar way, if you take a look here, you can see that the same issue is also on the other side of the same geometry, which I resolved earlier while working on this problem. So this is a solution when you see any problem like this of in the meshing. So you have to check the first edge association, the vertex association, and that is to the corresponding points for the vertices, to corresponding curves for the edges. And when the edges have the black color, they should point to the correct surface, and same goes with the vertices. But if these associations, which is a normal in any ICEMCFD blocking, because by default we can see that ICEMCFD will make association of faces through the nearest surfaces, so it should be corrected by default. So we only concentrate on the edges and vertices, but sometimes while we are not thinking of that thing that these association can go wrong for the faces. So once again take a look on these associations and then try to correct them. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it and you learned about ICEMCFD.